The hype has been building since the day the schedules were released, and Thursday night the stage was finally set for the state's top two teams to finally get down to business on the field, as Lincoln-Sudbury hosted Duxbury in what turned out to be one of the greatest lacrosse games in Massachusetts history. Defense and goaltending would be huge, as Lincoln-Sudbury's Dario Mirando and Duxbury's Nick Morocco each put on clinics in their respective cages. We'll definitely have more on these two later on. Chris Giorgio puts LS on the board first, but the Dragons respond as Marshall McCarthy hustles the ball up in transition, resulting in a score by Tyler Powers, and we're tied at 1-1 after the first 12 minutes. The Warriors got a quick one in the second quarter as Jordan Dow hits a cutting John Merwin for the finish just 20 seconds in. Duxbury won the ensuing faceoff, and Trevor O'Brien fakes out everyone before ripping the lefty snipe. Mirando makes a big stop here on the Dragons' Wes Quinzani, but Brendan Burke swoops into the crease and buries the rebound to put Duxbury ahead 3-2. With top midfielders Henry Guild and Dan Delaney out with injuries, Lincoln-Sudbury needed someone to step up. Greg Roeder did that here, scoring back-to-back goals to put LS ahead 4-3 at the half. Morocco shows off his skills with another big stop early in the third, but with the rain pouring down like buckets, Brendan McCarthy makes it a 3-0 LS run as this goal increased their lead to 5-3. Morocco kept on making critical stops, gave his team a chance to get back in it. Burke rewards his keeper here, faking a pass and driving to the cage for a score. The Warriors got what looked like a big one as Harlan Smart delivered in the final minute of the third, but Burke potted his second with just 4 seconds left to keep it at a one-goal game. Duxbury got goals from Powers and Bobby O'Brien in the fourth to grab a 7-6 lead, but Roeder ripped in his third of the game to tie it at 7-7, and we were headed for overtime. The extra lacrosse was dominated by the defenses and the two goalies. Lincoln-Sudbury's Sam Chen disrupts this shot well enough for Mirando to make a big stop. Then at the other end, it's George Ward forcing a turnover for Duxbury. On to the second overtime, where both Mirando and Morocco made critical saves, kept the scoreboard from blinking once again. Third overtime, Lincoln-Sudbury thought they had it won, but Chris Giorgio's shot went off the side of the Duxbury net. At the other end, it's Chen again on defense, causing a turnover. Duxbury would get it back, but Matt Barker, who was the presence all night long, forced another Duxbury turnover, and we were scoreless once again. On to overtime number 4. Lincoln-Sudbury had the ball first, but Morocco denies Dow on a rocket shot from the outside. Just when it looked like we were heading to a 5th overtime, Tyler Powers took things into his own hands. The junior takes a pass from C.J. Locanti, loops around his defender, and buries the game winner with just 17 seconds remaining as Duxbury survives an epic battle with Lincoln-Sudbury and takes an 8-7 victory in a 4-overtime classic.
I got a pass from my attackman, CJ, who's our captain, and I wasn't going to waste any time. My coach told us to go right when we could, so I just took it to the net, beat my defenseman, shot it high like the coaches told us, and that's it.
Greg Roeder led Lincoln-Sudbury with 3 goals, while Jordan Dow dished out 3 assists. For Duxbury, it was Nick Morocco who was the most valuable player in the cage. Brendan Burke had a hat trick, as did Tyler Powers, who was the hero in the end, as Duxbury retains its status as the number 1 team in Massachusetts. We also want to give a special thanks to Dan Brothers for the big assist with all the video footage. For the Boston Herald's High School Sports Department, I'm Bruce Lurch.